Hello, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing the official Eminem bracket. So here it is. First, we are going to do Kamikaze versus Revival. And now this is a list. I didn't rank them myself. I ranked them due to sales. So these aren't my personal favorite. These aren't like what I rank them. These are just sales wise. So Kamikaze versus Revival. I think you have to go with Kamikaze. This one, it's just a way better album. It's one of Eminem's best albums from like the 2010s. It's a really good album. Well, not a really good album. It's okay. It's better. It's like one of his best out of the 2010s. Next though, we're gonna do Marshall Mathers LP2 versus Music to Be Muted By. And Music to Be Murdered By is a very mid album. Well, not mid. It's mid to good. It's like in between. It's really overhated. The Marshall Mathers LP2 had likes of Rap God, which is a very good song, and had some other good classics. They had Love You the Way You Lie, which is not a song that I particularly like, though it is a good song. So I am going to have to go with the Marshall Mathers LP. Next, we have to go with Recovery versus Slim Shady LP. Recovery is a fan favorite, though I do not in particularly like it. It has some good songs, though the Slim Shady LP is one of the best Eminem albums of all time. Now, Encore versus Relapse. This is a very good one. Encore Encore was really good. Relapse is also good. Though I'm gonna have to pick Encore here just because Relapse had just wasn't as good. Encore Encore did a lot of good stuff though because it had Mockingbird, which is an okay song, and Little Toy Soldier, which is a really good song, and this Relapse did not have that many good songs. It only had a few good songs and that annoying accent, so I'm gonna have to go with Encore. Now we have to go with the Marshall Mathers LP2 or the Eminem Show. Of course, we're gonna go with the Eminem Show. It is one of the best albums Eminem has ever produced and made. And Marshall Mathers LP2 just can't keep up with the hits like Till I Collapse, Without Me, White America, My Dad's Gone Crazy. Eminem Show solos. Now we're gonna go Marshall Mathers LP, like Converse Kamikaze again, Kim, The Real Slim Shady, Criminal, like so much stuff that I can't compare. Encore versus the Eminem Show. These two are like brothers. We're having the brother versus brother matchup right now. Though you have to go give it to the Eminem Show. The Eminem Show is just too dominant. It has too much hits, and Eminem isn't drugged in this one, so of course it's just way better. It is very a good album. It's a top three album, and I think it's much better. Everyone calls the Slim Shady and Marshall Mathers LP the two greatest albums like Eminem ever produced. But I think the Eminem Show is actually right up there. People say there's like a little gray area then it's there, but I think the Eminem Show is right there. Now we're gonna go with the Slim Shady versus Marshall Mathers. Now, of course, the Marshall Mathers is a very good album. It's a top five album of all time. Though the Slim Shady LP is my favorite album of all time, and it just has classics like My Fault, My Name Is, Guilty Conscious, Role Model, just a bunch of really good songs, which is very hard to compete with. Even though Marshall Mathers has some stuff, it isn't full on shady. It has classics like Kim, though it's not like a whole full on fest like the Slim Shady LP, which is just Eminem's best work in my opinion. Of course, that probably gives you the hint of the Slim Shady LP versus the Eminem Show, and the Eminem Show versus Slim Shady LP. The Slim Shady LP is just too much for the Eminem Show to handle. It has My Fault, Guilty Conscious. One thing, the Slim Shady LP, without its classics, it's a very good album. The Eminem Show, without its classics, is an okay album. It gets really downgraded. Both Slim Shady, without its like classics, massive single hits, still a really good album. Slim Shady wins because of death. Now, thank you all for watching, and I'll see all of y'all later. Goodbye.